easy, normal breath. We're not consciously trying to control the breath right now. Don't overthink it, just choose either your heart center or the third eye, the Ajna chakra. Bring your mental focus there and continue your normal breath. Stay here for one more minute. And gently take your last exhale. And all together, inhale, hands to heart center. Now you want to switch your mental focus to your heart center as you chant Om the pranayama 3 times. Taking a breath in. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Just a little quick hint before we do the Guru mantra. Sometimes after chanting Om, at least personally, me, my energy gets a little bit awakened and I actually start to feel that swaying motion and I feel almost a little dizzy sometimes. So what I do is for me, in my constitution, I bring my focus up here to the third eye, to the Ajna chakra. For me, that helps to balance the energy. And when you develop your mantra practice, your asana practice, and you feel that your energy is kind of going like this, and you need to focus it again, find one place, one chakra that resonates with you, and just put your focus right there. And you will make use of this energy surge rather than letting it dissipate willy-nilly. You can start to mentally channel it somewhere, okay? So the same thing, we're going to practice the Guru mantra and then sit quietly for 1 minute and just see how you feel. All right, we're in position, hands at heart center once more. 3 times the Guru mantra. Take a breath in. Om Hrim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Hrim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Hrim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And exhale, release. Let's come to Dandasana. I'm gonna do a little spinal twist before we continue on with another pranayama. So from Dandasana, bend the right knee, bring it closer to the body, but not so close that you have to round your back and you can no longer have a straight spine, okay? So whether your knee is here or here, it's all good, as long as you're sitting up straight. From here, take your left hand, hold on to your right knee. This is a twist to the right. Inhale the right arm up, relax the shoulders down. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, find the turn to the right. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, find the twist, bring the hand down behind you. You can use your left arm to help turn and twist your back a little bit. What you don't want is that your hips are coming off the mat. They should be equally on the mat. Do your best to keep your chin parallel to the mat as you look through the right hand, right side and up. Let's hold here. Relax those hip flexors. Sink down into the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. To come out. Turn the right palm up. Inhale the right arm behind you. As you exhale, twist forward and release. Okay, same thing, other side. Extend the right leg, bend the left knee. From here, take the right arm, hang on to the, sorry, there was a bug. Hang on to your right knee. Sit up straight. Inhale the left arm up. And as you exhale, find the twist to the left. Inhale, sit up straight once more. Exhale, release the left arm behind you. Look behind. Hold here. Let's stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. To come out, turn the left palm up. Inhale the left arm behind you. As you exhale, return and release. Let's come into the butterfly pose. I'm using a prop underneath my hips because I find that helps me release tension in my ankles, because that's when I have some uncomfortableness. And I can actually feel the opening through my inner thigh muscles, and that allows my hips to fall a little closer to the mat. So there's nothing wrong with using props. They really help us get into an alignment so that we don't have to use muscular tension to hold the pose. From here, close the eyes. Normal breath. Staying here for 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, open the eyes, release the posture, shake it out a little bit. All right, we're gonna do a really fun experiment today. I will time us for 1 minute. You gently sit, whatever's comfortable for you, and count how many normal breaths you take in 1 minute. So this way you can always time yourself when you're doing your pranayama, because you'll have an idea of what your average is. So we're not working on trying to develop aerobic capacity or anything like that. We just want to have a resting respiration rate. All right, so get into position. Normal breath right now before I turn the timer on. Okay, take an exhale. And then begin. And end. So that's your count. So when we're doing something like a supine spinal twist, and you want to hold it for 1 or 2 minutes, because therapeutically, that's where you're going to see a difference. You don't need to fiddle around with the digital apparatus. You know what your breath is. All right, going from there, remember our Samavriti breath, even inhale, even exhale. And a couple of classes ago, we added holding the breath at the top and then exhaling. And it's always a 4-2 relationship, in that it's half when you hold the breath, it's half of what you inhale or exhale. We're going to continue that and also hold the breath at the bottom of the exhale. So let's do 1 minute first. Inhale for 4, hold the breath for 2, exhale for 4. Inhale, hold, exhale. We'll do that for 1 minute. And if you're comfortable, the second minute, we will add holding the breath at the bottom of the exhale too. You choose if you want a 4, 2, 6, 3, 8, 4, whatever's comfortable for you. Okay, you're in position. Normal breath here, just relax. So this is just even breath first for the first minute. Even inhale, even exhale. Let's all take a nice exhale here. And begin. cycle. Open the eyes. If you need to move around, go ahead. All right, the next 1 minute, we're only holding the breath at the top. You can play around with whatever ratio you want, whatever is good for your body. So come back to position. Do your best to sit up straight, because we want there to be maximum room in the abdominal and thoracic cavity. Relax the shoulders. All together, take a nice exhale here. And then begin. Cycle. And maybe pose. Nice, so that should hopefully feel very, very relaxing. So play with the ratio so that it is relaxing. All right, the next 1 minute, if you're feeling good, we hold the breath after the exhale also. If you're feeling uncomfortable, skip that part. Let's all come back into position. All together, just take a nice exhale here. And begin. Finish your cycle. And release. Wonderful. Okay, this is a great practice to help calm the whole central nervous system down, but also if you are working towards a spiritual practice and you want to understand the manifestation of prana through your breath, this is a wonderful way to get into that practice. All right, let's come into child's pose. Knees wide. Feet touching behind you. And hold. Let's stay here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to neutral tabletop, whether you're on your wrists or your forearms like I am. And let's really, really be very conscious of the wave that we do. When you inhale, first you lift the head Then you drop the upper chest without moving the shoulders. The belly drops and the sits bones come into the air. The opposite is first you bring the pelvis in. Then you feel the middle and upper back begin to rise up. And at the very end, the head is tucked and the chin is by the chest. All right? You really want to follow that way. So let's begin. We're in neutral tabletop. And inhale, lifting head, dropping chest, belly, lifting the butt. And exhale, bringing the pelvis in. Feel the whole back curving up towards the sky and at the chin. Okay, on your own, with your own rhythm. Let's do 3 altogether, 3 more on your own. I've got 1 more. And meeting in neutral tabletop. Thread the needle right side. Inhale, lift that right arm up, and exhale, thread the needle. And let's hold here. Counting down 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back to neutral tabletop. Opposite side, inhale the left arm up, and exhale from that nice twist. Even here, you can activate the shoulders so they're not hanging out by your ears. Good practice to really engage the muscles that are pulling your shoulder blades down towards the spine. And let's come down 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back to neutral tabletop. Okay, we're going to very briefly come into a plank so that you can feel how you are engaging the lower back and your core muscles in such a way that you're bringing your energy from your toes to your pelvis and from the top of the head to your pelvis, because that's your stabilizing. So that when we lift one leg at a time, you'll be able to engage that same group of muscles, all right? So as you inhale, go ahead, step back into your plank, whether you're a pigeon plank or a regular plank. Hold here. Feel how you're bringing that energy right to the middle of your body. Even though you're pushing your heels behind you, you're feeling the energy is falling all up at the center of the core. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, come back to your neutral tabletop. In neutral tabletop, I want you to feel that same energy flow right there in the middle of your body. All right, so I'm not letting my butt come up or my stomach fall to the mat. Feel that core going on. All right, maintain that as you move your left knee to the middle of your mat. And inhale, extend the right leg behind you. Feel those core muscles pulling right at the pelvis, between the pelvis and the navel. Hold here. You don't have to lift up too high, whatever's good for your body. It's the awareness of using the proper muscles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bend that right knee and bring it back to position. Now bring your right knee a little closer to the middle of the mat for stability. Feel the core muscles engaged. Inhale, extend the left leg behind you. Now, the higher you lift your leg, the more you're using your glutes. Literally, all the glutes. I think there's like 3 or 4 different muscles within the gluteus maximus, medius, and infra something or other, to lift that leg up. But what you don't want to lose is the core engagement. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the left knee and exhale, release. All right, this time we're going to do a lateral movement. So bring your left knee to the middle for stability. Feel that the core is engaged. This time, simply slide your right leg to the right side. So it's like opening the gate post. Engage the core. It's a passive movement. We're just going to stay here with our foot supported on the mat for now. Engage the core. 4, 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, bend that right knee and bring it back into position. Same thing. Right knee is now in the middle. As you inhale, extend the left. Now, what's interesting, depending on the flexibility of your hips, there's a tendency to let the hip rise up, the left hip. You want to keep it in line with the right, engage the core. You might want to think of this as a small pelvic tilt that we do to engage that core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, bring the left back. All right, this time we're going to do a little swooping motion. We extend the leg behind us first and then swoop it to the side and hover it above the mat. All righty? You want to really be careful that you're still engaging your core muscles. So take the left knee into the middle of the mat. Engage the core. As you inhale, extend the right leg behind you first. Feel that you're in proper alignment. And then inhale, scoop that right leg to the right. Let it hover over the mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring it back behind you. Bend the right knee. And exhale, bring the right knee back to the mat. Got it? Let's do the left side. Engage the core. Inhale, extend the left leg behind you. Keep your core engaged. This time, let's do it on the exhale. As you exhale, let's swoop that left leg to the right, to the left. It's hovering above the mat. Hold here. Now, as you exhale, bring the left leg back behind you. Bend the left knee, and exhale, release. Nice, let's do it again. Right leg. Inhale, extend it behind you. Exhale, swoop to the right. Hold here for another breath. And exhale, swoop behind you. Take another breath. Exhale, bend that right knee, and return it to the mat. Opposite side. Take a breath in. And exhale, release the left leg behind you. Take a breath in. And exhale, swoop left leg to left side. Take a breath in. And exhale, release behind you. Take a breath in. And exhale, release. Child's pose, exhale, sit back on your knees. Extend your arms in front of you, walk your fingers forward just a little bit more, and relax. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Vajrasana, inhale. Sit up, resting hands lightly on our thighs, roll the shoulders up and back, close the eyes. Let's stay here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can exhale, release the pose. Let's sit along the long side of your mat. This time your left knee is forward and your right knee is pointing towards the long side of your, sort of in a squared off position. Do your best to get that right hip down on the mat. If it's not there, put a little cushion. From here, turn to the left knee. This is a forward fold over the left knee. Roll the shoulders up and back. Anchor through that right hip. And as you exhale, slide your hands forward, even as you're pushing your butt behind you. And then just hang out here. We'll stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the head, use your hands for support, and inhale, come back up. From here, you can leave your right foot down on the mat. Maybe put your hands in the center for stability. I'm just going to lift the knee up and down. So inhale up. Exhale up. Keep your back straight. Inhale up. And exhale. 4 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Great. Let's come into a very, very easy pigeon pose. So this left heel, we've been practicing with it closer to the body. If you can open it up a little further away from your body, wonderful. Slide that right leg behind you. Point both hip points down towards the mat. Let's keep our hands on the mat. Perhaps in line with their knee or a little bit in front. Shine the heart. So to do this, you really have to relax through the front side of the body. Relax the hips down so that there's room for the spine to lift up, okay? If you're feeling some spasms in the lower back, come down to your forearms. Because we are asking our lower back, actually the whole back muscles, to become engaged to hold this here. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, slide your hands forward and extend the hands and arms. Drop the head to your knee or the mat. Allow the belly and chest to rest on that left thigh. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide your hands back in line with your knee or just a little bit in front of your knee. Inhale, lift the head. Now inhale again and come back to that original position. See how much easier it is the second time? Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's release the pose and sit onto your left hips. So I'm kind of opening up towards the side. And now take this right foot and let's see if we can grab it and bring it closer to our butt. You can be resting on your left hand, even your left elbow. This is cool. This takes some strain off the back if you're on your elbow or your forearm. Or challenging you up. Nice. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. All right. Let's take that right leg, slide it in front, all the way until the right foot is on the outside of the left knee. We're in a nice position for a spinal twist here. Sink that right buttocks down. Left arm can hold the right knee a little closer to the body, so you're really feeling a long stretch right to the point of your butt. Sit up straight. Extend the right arm to the side. Inhale the right arm up. At the top, let's relax the shoulders down and lengthen the spine. Sink the hip. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, find the twist to the right. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, release the right hand behind you. Look out through your eyes, through the corner of the right side. It's a really fun position of thinking about anchoring and sinking into the mat through the pelvis. And at the same time, being as light as you can as you lengthen the spine up through the top of the head. You know, this can be a challenging pose, so let's stay here a little longer to allow the central nervous system to calm down. And start to let go of any unconscious tension in the body. I'll count down 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come out. Open up the right palm. Inhale the right arm up behind you. As you exhale, return and release. Let's do the opposite side. Now the right knee is in front. The left knee is pointing to the side. I've got my right heel right in towards the body. I'm anchoring through that left hip. Turn the torso towards the right knee, hands on either side of the knee, roll the shoulders up and back. Anchor through your left hip as you exhale, forward fold over that right knee. Hold here. Follow the breath. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the head. Use your hands for support. As you inhale, come back up. Lengthen the spine. Bring the hands in the middle of your body. Or if you're good, you can just hold them at heart center as you inhale, bringing that left knee up And exhale, relax. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do two more. It's kind of fun. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Great. Coming into pigeon pose. Take that right heel. If you can extend it away from your body a little bit more, fantastic. Take that left leg, extend it behind you, and as you do that, point both hip points down towards the mat. Hands can be on either side of your knee, or you can be on your forearms. And that's stay here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Release your hands forward. Little forward fold. You can come to your elbows, or you can extend your arms all the way. Just rest over that right leg. Really release the tension in your back that was holding you up. We'll stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the head. Use your hands for support. Come back to that position. Whether you choose to be on your forearms or your hands, lengthen up. So you're anchoring down through the hip points, down to the mat, extending the spine up. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, roll onto your right hip so that you can bend that left heel, left knee, and bring the left heel towards your butt. Again, you can be up like this. Hand can be supporting you, or it's a little less tension on the lower back if you're on your forearm. So whichever way you choose is good. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, gently release that leg, and then scoop that left leg all the way in front, placing the left foot on the outside of your right knee. Anchor that left hip down. Find a nice long back. Take your right arm, hug that left knee a little closer to your body without rounding the back. So find the compromise where you can do that. Extend the left arm and inhale it up overhead. At the top, relax the shoulders, square them off. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, find the twist to the left. Anchor through the hips. Inhale, grow tall. And as you exhale, release the left arm behind you. Look out through the left corners of your eyes. And then stay here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open up the left palm, inhale the left arm behind you. As you also come back to the center and release. All right, go ahead. Oh, ouch. Extend both legs. Take it out a little bit. All right, let's get either your round cushion or your block that we're going to put underneath our back as we do a supported waterfall. You know, it was very interesting if we're getting into position. I like to watch YouTube, yoga, other people's yoga classes, see what they do for sequencing and listen to their phraseology. And how being a teacher to one teacher to another. So, okay, let's get into position. We're going to do a supported waterfall where it's between your tailbone and your sit bone. So as you lean back, remember, you want it to be completely comfortable. There should be no pain whatsoever. For me, my sit bones are right here. And it's in between my lower back. So it's definitely above my tailbone. That's where I feel comfortable. There's a little pressure in the upper lung and upper shoulder area, because that's where the weight is going. My head is resting on the neck. All right, so if you get into position, whether you're using a block, a blanket, or a cushion, remember in an inversion, you don't move your head, you're always looking up. So let's just stay here. So what I wanted to get to the point that this lady really phrased so nicely. It said as we work on flexibility, when we go beyond the point that our body's comfortable, what is happening is that the central nervous system, the brain, is telling you, you know what, I don't feel safe because you don't have the muscle strength to hold this angle of this joint. Remember, your joints only move because of contraction and relaxation of the muscle groups around it, either on the right or left side or underneath or above it, right? So when you go beyond your comfort zone in terms of your musculature, your body's going to tell you this is not safe. So that's why you have to build muscular strength around the joint so that it can feel in a safe, secure place as you open that joint more and more and more. So it's a real balance of how we train our body. And yoga helps us do that also by harmonizing the breath and telling the central nervous system, I got the message, fine, relax, we'll work with it. So today that's sort of what we were looking at. As we're still working on the core, hips, and glutes to give us more stability as we enter and exit the different standing poses. All right, if this begins to be uncomfortable, of course, come out of the pose. You can also bend your knees. But we'll stay here a little bit longer. Experiment with how to open the body even further for you by extending the arms to the sides, palms up. You can also extend the arms behind you, palms up. Wherever you feel more opening and ease of breath. I'm going to stay here a little bit longer. If there's no issues, I'd like to stay here for another 3 minutes to really allow the body to have the benefit of this pose. It's not only relaxing the central nervous system, it's draining the lymph, liquid, and node system. It's giving a break to your cardiovascular system. It's helping reset your endocrine system. because they're all interconnected. That was a really quick 3 minutes. All right, to safely come out, bring your hands back down to your mat, your cushion, your block, whatever you were using. Bend your knees. Now just roll forward. So you're sitting. Let's remove our prop and gently lay down in Savasana. Take your time, whatever you need to do, stretch one leg then the other. If you need to, well, not need to, but let's just say if you want to put a cushion underneath your calves or your thighs so that your back is in a more comfortable position, do so. Remember, Savasana is another word for corpse. So we are trying to experience that motionlessness and stillness, non-activity of a corpse. Once you find your comfortable position, bring your attention to your breath. We're not holding our breath, but try to practice samavriti with even inhale and even exhale. have some awareness of movement and activity as we move our fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. And with awareness, bringing activity and motion back to the knees, shoulders, and hips. Perhaps moving from side to side, rocking from left to right, or forward and backwards. And all together, let's roll over to one side. Using our hand as a support as you exhale, come back to your seated position. Finding that ease and comfort. In this position, palms up, Dhyana Mudra, eyes closed. Where the stillness here. All together, inhale, let's bring our hands to hearts. During the pranayama one time, take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Exhale, bowing down. Inhale. Open our eyes, we're back into full awareness, ready for the day. Namaste. Thank you. Have a good day. See you soon. Ciao.